If you're planning to sell your home in 2026, the difference between an average result and a strong result comes down to strategy and not luck. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to sell your home in today's market, step by step, from pricing, preparation, to marketing, negotiating, and closing. My name's Aaquil Atkins, and I serve clients across the DC metro area and have been in business for over 10 years while helping over 300 plus clients buy and sell homes in the region. Over the next 12 to 14 minutes, I'm going to give you a clear, no fluff breakdown of what's actually working right now and what you need to do to position your home to sell on your terms. Let's start with the reality of the market that you're stepping into. Here's what the market looks like right now in a few areas. In Fairfax County, the median home price is $721,000, with homes averaging around 33 days on market. In Arlington County, the median price is around $698,000, with about 25 days on market. And in Washington, D.C., the median price is $678,000, with homes averaging around 51 days on market. Now, what that tells us is simple. Homes are still selling, but they're not flying off the market instantly. Buyers are taking more time, comparing options, and making decisions based on value and presentation. This is not a market where you can just list a home and expect it to sell quickly without a plan. At the same time, prices are still holding strong at levels across the region. That means there is still real opportunity here for sellers if the home is positioned correctly. Here's the honest takeaway. Sellers should be prepared to be strategic and realistic. Quality presentation and product is what's attracting buyers who are hyper value conscious in this current market. If you understand that going in, you absolutely can still win. First things first, pricing is the single most important decision you will make when it comes to selling your home. It impacts everything. How many buyers you attract, how long you'll sit on the market, and ultimately what you walk away with in your bottom line. The way that we determine the right price is not by guessing, and it's not by looking at automated estimates online. No shade to Zestimates. It comes down to a structured approach using 3 key data points. First, comparable sales. These are homes that have actually sold in the last 90 days. Not listings, not opinions, closed data. This tells us exactly what buyers have already proven that they're willing to pay. Second, active competition. These are homes that are currently on the market that your property will be compared against. Buyers do not evaluate your home in isolation. They compare it side by side with everything else available. Third is the absorption rate. This tells us how quickly homes are selling relative to how many are available. It gives us a sense of supply and demand at your price point. When you combine these 3, you get a clear picture of where your home needs to be positioned. Now, a lot of sellers look at automated valuations like Zestimate style tools and use this as a pricing anchor. The issue is that these tools do not account for conditions, upgrades, layouts, lots, or how your home actually shows compared to others. They're very broad algorithms and not precise evaluations. And in this market, precision matters. Because here's what happens when you price correctly. You create immediate interest. That interest drives showings. Showings create competition, and competition is what gives you leverage as a seller. If you miss the mark on pricing, even slightly, especially in this market, you lose that momentum, and it's very difficult to get back. Preparing your home to sell. Before your home ever hits the market, buyers are already forming opinions. Because the first showing does not happen in person anymore. It happens online. That means how your home looks, presents, and photographs is critical. These are 3 areas that you need to be focused on. First, decluttering and depersonalizing. Buyers need to be able to see the space and not your life in the space. Clean, open, neutral environments perform better because they allow buyers to picture themselves in the home. Second, addressing deferred maintenance. Small issues that you've gotten used to, like loose handles, scuffed walls, and minor repairs, stand out immediately to buyers. And they don't just see the issue, they start to assume there might be more issues behind it. Third, curb appeal. The exterior is the first impression, whether someone's driving by or scrolling online. Clean landscaping, a well-kept entry, and a presentable exterior set the tone before they ever walk in. The goal here is simple. You're removing objections before they ever come up. Because once a buyer starts questioning the condition or value of a home, you've already lost leverage. And this leads directly into how your home is marketed. A lot of people think putting a home into MLS is marketing. It's not. That's just the baseline. Yes, of course, your home will be syndicated across platforms like Zillow, Realtor.com, and Redfin, but that's where every other listing is too. And that's the floor and not the ceiling. What actually drives results is how many qualified buyers can you reach beyond that baseline. And here's how we do that. We run targeted Meta and Facebook ads specifically aimed at relocation buyers and active home searchers in your price range. We leverage email campaigns to a database of active buyers who are already looking for homes like yours. We also consistently push your property through social media platforms like Instagram and YouTube to expand exposure. Every listing gets professional photography because that's a non-negotiable. Because if the photos don't stop someone from scrolling, then nothing else matters. We also use video walkthroughs and 3D tours so that buyers can engage with the home before they ever set foot inside. Behind the scenes, we're also doing direct outreach to buyers' agents who are working with qualified clients in your price range. On top of that, we integrate cutting-edge AI tools that allow us to capture more buyers, create more exposure, and position your property exactly where it matters. The goal is simple: maximize exposure to the right buyers, because more qualified buyers on your home leads to stronger offers, which brings us to what happens when those offers start coming in. Offers, negotiation, and contract. When offers come in, the highest and best number is not always the best offer. There are 4 key factors that we look at. First, that's price, and that's obvious, but it's only one piece of the equation. Second, is financing strength. Is the buyer solid? Is it a cash offer? Are they pre-approved? Is there risk in their loan structure? Third are contingencies. You've got inspection, appraisal, and financing. These all create potential exit points for the buyer, and the fewer and cleaner these are, the stronger the offer. Fourth, settlement timeline. Does the timing align with your needs? Do you need flexibility, a rent back, speed? All of those things matter. Our job is to evaluate all 4 together and help you choose the offer that gives you the best overall outcome and not just the highest number on paper. From there, negotiation is normal. Counter offers are a part of the process and is not adversarial, it's strategic. The goal is to improve your position while keeping the deal intact. Once you're under contract, the next phase begins. You'll move through the inspection period where the buyer evaluates the property, then the appraisal where the lender confirms the value, and then the financing process where the buyer's loan is finalized. Each of these steps has deadlines and moving parts. Our role is to manage all of it, track timelines, communicate with all parties, and make sure that nothing falls through the cracks. Because once you're under contract, the goal is simple: get you to closing smoothly and predictably. In Northern Virginia and the DC region, once everything's complete, you move to closing. This is where all final documents are signed, funds are transferred, and ownership officially changes hands. And with our team, this process can also be completed virtually. Ask if you'd like to hear more. You'll review and sign the final paperwork, the buyer completes their side of the transaction, and the title company finalizes everything. At that point, gifts and congratulations are in order because your home has officially sold. Now, if you're thinking about selling and want a clear understanding of what your home is actually worth in today's market and not just an estimate, the next step is simple. Book a free, no-obligation home valuation call with me using the link below. We'll walk through your home, your timeline, and exactly how to position your property to get the best result. And if you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel. I break down Northern Virginia and the DC metro market every week so you can make informed decisions. I'll see you on the next one.